I don't know how many days later, it's weeks later, wake up in the hospital bed, tube coming out of my throat, cords coming off my body. Basically, I woke up on life support, woke up out of a coma, had no idea what was going on. My body was 53 pounds lighter,
Wow.
cannibalized 53 pounds of muscle mass and tissue to stay alive and survive. And the long story short of it is somehow, some way, I got an infection of Clostridium septicum, which is the rarest, deadliest, most aggressive form of flesh-eating bacteria in the world. When you get the infection, you have a 20% survival rate within 48 hours if it isn't diagnosed and caught and being stopped from spreading. And for mine, it hit my body, it infected, turned to flesh-eating bacteria, gas gangrene, reached the bone, reached visceral organ, and by the time they had found it and discovered it, I had pretty close to about a 2% survival. And then within 4.5 hours, my wife picking me up and taking me to the ER for passing out and losing consciousness, it rapidly evolved into, screening leg pain, and they already had me back in surgery doing debridement, cutting out tissue off my leg. So in 4.5 hours, it hit from my left ankle all the way up to basically up to my knee, the whole back part of my calf, the whole front anterior compartment, just decimated the tissue.
Wow.
And then I coded on the table during that leg surgery so they couldn't get the part where it spread to my large intestine. Somehow I stabilized overnight after a couple of hours, and then they went ahead and did the abdominal surgery, cut that part out. I coded a second time. I coded a third time when I was talking to one of the doctors in intake and turned blue. Had all these people come into the room. So, in the experience, I had coded 3 times. I'd been on life support for weeks in the darkness where it was just literally me and me.